Any opportunity to support artists can help them develop their practice. That makes a massive difference to an artist's career and to their life.
Artists are a very important part of a whole network of other things. As things change, I mean, socially, politically, economically, they've always found a way of creating their work. You know, if there isn't proper funding, if there isn't proper education, then we are in danger of things slipping again.
And also, of course, it's a way of getting people into difficult subjects as well. Issues like this where somebody might not want to delve into the subject, but then you put an image up that attracts that person.
This is how people used to communicate their stories and their myths and domestic life. But it's also teaching us, 3,000 plus years later, so much about culture at the time. And that's why art is so important.
I think most people recognise how much it adds to their lives, but I don't always feel that we support the art industry particularly well. There's some of the challenges and the barriers that exist for people to get into the art world and to realise some of their potential and ultimately to exhibit work and therefore for the public to enjoy their work. You've got to support artists.
And it allows them to have some degree of security, but also inspiration as to what they do next. But a lot of artists that I meet, it's a case of, if they hadn't sold this many works this year, they would have to rethink their career.
Art really is for everyone, and it is a proper job. And why not have one good thing on your wall, one piece that you really love that no one else has, and that gives you joy every time you look at it?
You shouldn't be held back from exhibiting or held back from being part of the art world because of your own personal circumstances. The accessibility of that creative vein through society and making sure that it is nurtured and looked after is incredibly important, and I think that is what ArtCan is doing differently to other non-profits.
Without artists, we wouldn't have millennia of records of beautiful things, emotion, what was happening historically or even in the collective consciousnss. Artists are storytellers, they are image makers, and they are there to see the world in a different way. I think it's so essential to support artists.